All right.
All right.
So we're just going to do a nice little warm up here, okay? So let's start out with your foot in your hands. You're going to reach all the way up, just stretching your quad. And then nice and slow, we're going to transition you into a hamstring stretch, same side. So keep a nice straight back, push your hip back, dorsiflex the toes so your toes are facing your shin, eyes on your toes, and then nice and slowly come up. You're going to repeat. So a little bit of a transition here. Quad stretch, reach through the opposite hand. Keep that bent knee close to the standing leg. And then nice and slowly transition. And then get your leg forward. Neutral spine. And then nice and slow, go back to the quad stretch. So let's do that 5 more times on this side. Really push that hip forward, reach through the fingertips. And then nice and slow, sit the hips back. Good. And then 4 more, find your stability. Push your hip forward slightly so you get into that psoas, your hip flexor. And then slowly stamp that heel, send those hips back, neutral spine. Good. And last 3. Good. Make sure that foot is right under your hip. We don't want to go too far forward. And then send that hip back, neutral spine. And this is a really good one to do before you run as well. Good, and let's slowly switch sides. So take your time, find stability in that opposite foot, reach all the way through your hand. Make sure your lower back is not arched, you're keeping your spine neutral. Good, send the hips way back, slightly bend that standing leg. Good, so you're kind of locking out the leg that's extended forward. Get that hamstring and calf. Good, and nice and slow. Good, so the goal here is to floss the joint, also floss the muscle. So we're lengthening and we're shortening. Okay, opposing muscle groups here. Good, nice and slow, come on up. Let's do about 4 more here. Find your stability, reach through the fingertips all the way to the sky. You got it. Look at something that's not moving. Good, 2 more. And last one right over here. Very nice. Let's slowly bring the feet together and then reach your hands all the way up to the sky. Reach all the way up, steeple grip the hands. And then exhale, open up your chest. Lift your lower back out of your hips. Cactus the arms. Inhale, reach all the way up. And then exhale, forward fold, slight bend in your knees. Allow your chest to melt forward. And then slowly walk your hands forward until you're in downward facing dog. Drop your head in between your arms, and you're gonna pedal out one heel at a time. So drop your head all the way down. If you feel any pressure in your wrists or your shoulders, bend both knees, send the hips way back. And just one heel at a time goes down. Really open up those calves. Make sure your toes are facing forward. Your heels disappear behind your toes. Just go back and forth. And on your inhale, let's really lengthen our muscles. And then on the exhale, depth as we drop both heels to the ground. Make sure your back is straight, okay? Bend both knees actually and send your hips back toward the pool. Really push through the heels of the palms, spread those fingers wide. Good. So once you find a neutral spine, everything stems from a neutral spine here. Okay, drop your heels down. You're going to inhale that right leg straight back. Really firm that right leg straight back. And then exhale, slowly hollow the belly, step it through, low lunge. Nice and slow. Good. You're going to spin that right or left heel down rather. And you're going to inhale to warrior one. I'm just running through a little bit of a flow here. So warrior one, arms are straight up. Yep. And then turn that left hip to face forward. Your left toes are going to face at a 45-degree angle. That's it. And then lift out of that lower hip so that you feel your left hip lifted, your right knee facing forward. Make sure the right foot is perfectly straight here. There we go. Good. Take a deep breath in, look up. And then on your exhale, hands through your heart center. You're going to frame that right foot and pivot that left foot to face forward and then come into a low lunge. Yeah, you're coming into a low lunge. So bring your hands right by the foot. That's it. And then inhale that right leg straight back, three-legged dog. Drop your head all the way down, nice and controlled. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Drop your head all the way in between the arms. Relax that neck. Make sure those feet aren't too far back where you feel like you're overstretching. Okay, inhale that left leg straight to the back. Firm through that leg, belly engaged. Exhale, hollow the belly, step it through low lunge. Good. Spin that right heel down, 45-degree angle, preparing for warrior one. Good adjustment. Nice and slow. Reach all the way up. Make sure that left knee is facing forward. We don't want to abduct that knee outward. Keep that knee forward. That's it. Remember, the knee is a hinge joint. Really reach up through that right hip. Take a deep breath here. And then exhale, hands through your heart. Frame that left foot. Come to a low lunge. Pivot that right foot to face forward. And then send that left foot straight back. Inhale, three-legged dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, bend your knees, glance forward. And then exhale, travel to the front of your mat. Good. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head is last to come up. Relax that neck. So stack the vertebrae, lumbar spine, thoracics into your cervicals. You're going to inhale slowly, arms to the sky when you're ready. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Beautiful. Good. It's a good little warm up. Okay, so let's start off with a TRX chest press, and then you're going to do a Bosu ball push-up, but you're going to be on the Bosu with your legs up and your hands on the ground, so it's a decline chest press, or rather a push-up. And then you're going to do a double crunch with the stability ball. Okay, so how that works is you're on the ground, you're holding your stability ball, which I'm sure you blew up today.
Sure did.
I figured, I heard it. Okay, and then you're gonna literally like bring the ball to your feet, and then you're gonna keep the ball on your feet as you bring your chest back, and then grab the ball, bring it to your chest, bring it back to your feet, and so forth. Okay. So start with the TRX chest press. Yes. Let's do 12 of everything. Okay, feet are close to the wall. Make sure you drive your shoulders down your back. Okay, get out of the neck, snap that belly tight, and nice and slow, lower down for 4 counts. Make sure that belly's engaged. Think of those 3 anchors. Good, and exhale, push it up. Okay, you froze. It's there we go. Good, belly snapped in tight, nice and slow. So your 3 anchors, your hips, spine, and your shoulders. Make sure that neck is not dropping, okay? Keep that neck in the same plane as the upper back. Okay, exhale, push it up. Okay, so keep that neck in the same plane. You're dropping it forward a little bit. Okay, so stay right there for a second. Drop your shoulders down, Andrew, because we're getting that forward head carriage. We're doing this, okay? So keep it neutral. So when you drop down, your neck is in the same plane as the back. We don't want to bring that neck forward first, okay? Okay, so tuck the chin in slightly. Okay, right there, good. Now just move the arms, don't move the neck at all. Okay, nice and slow. You're on the ball mounts of the feet, right?
Whoa.
There you are.
That's better.
Yeah. It's something about this room that you're in. The internet gets a little patchy for some reason.
Probably far. If my husband maybe jumped on VC, it didn't. It's taking.
Tell him to stay off the computer until we're done. Just kidding.
Time for work, yeah.
I'm just kidding. That's it. Good. Let's do about 8 more of these. Nice and slow. Okay, get out of the neck. Drive the shoulders down your back. Okay, we're starting to elevate a little bit. Relax your shoulders down. Elbows angled to the back wall versus out. Good. Yeah, 2 more. Very nice. So now you're going to walk yourself in a plank position with your thighs on the ball.
Yeah, 1 second. Oh, we're doing the ball or both two?
No, I'm sorry. The stability ball. The stability ball. I apologize.
Yeah. I'm doing push-ups with my legs on the ball.
That's right. So you're going to walk yourself out until you're fully supported, okay? So you're going to have your the shins on the ball. Okay? So walk your way out until your shins are on the ball. Now make sure you don't drop your hips. Okay? So you have to really keep good core engagement. Keep walking forward a little bit. The more forward you are, the more challenging it'll be because you have to support more of your own body weight. Okay? So don't be too comfy here. We want to get a good decline push up. Okay. Is that good enough?
Yep.
Okay, so really firm through the legs. That's it. And stabilize that ball. Don't let it move. Good. You got 12 of these suckers. Good. You got 2 more, right?
Yep.
Very good. Okay. And then nice and slow, let's get to your back.
Should I angle this the other way?
Wait. Decline. Get off of my computer, dude. I hate when calls go onto the computer. It's like, dude. Yeah, you could angle it. That would be perfect. So now grab the ball. It's a double crunch. So what you're going to do is start on your back. The number one goal is to think those dead bugs. Okay, we got to keep a neutral pelvis and a neutral spine. So you're going to come on up. You're going to crunch your knees only over your hips. Don't let your knees come more forward. Okay, so bring yourself up in your chest and then let your feet capture the ball. Let your feet capture the ball. Okay, so actually open your legs up and then capture the ball. That's it. And then bring yourself down nice and slow. Only lower your legs as much as you can control, but have the ball stay there actually. So every other rep, the ball stays on the feet.
Got it.
So up, holds, nice and slow, come down. Only go down as much as you can control. That's it. And then bring it up, get the ball, and then come down. That's it. So number one responsibility is a neutral spine, neutral hips. Okay, if you feel your lower back arching, unarch it, snap it tight, and then continue the repetitions. Okay, stay out of the neck, exhale up, inhale down. Snap that belly tight, man. Come up. That's it. Okay, less neck, all right, more core. Really squeeze that core tight. Snap that belly in even more. Just challenge yourself. Keep the shoulders off the ground the whole set. There you go. Good. Belly tighter than that. Keep it in. You got 5 more in you? Okay, make sure that lower back does not arch at all. Snap it tight. Good. And release it. So another option to that, because right now you're grabbing it, which is what I suggested. Another option, if your hip flexors start to get a little wonky, you could always just rest it on your shins, okay? And have that resting modality be the core activation. That'd still be challenging. But if your hip flexors were fine, then keep it up. You felt that. I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
All right, so we got chest presses, second set.
Yeah.
Go get it, Tiger. So remember, if I had a stick that I put from the back of your head, upper back, lumbar vertebrae, we want one plane. We don't want anything dropping forward. So right now, you see how you're arching your lower back a little bit? That's it. So hip, spine, shoulder is in one plane the whole time. Good. Ball mounts of the feet. Thighs are engaged. And then nice. Is the ball blowing?
Ball was in the pool.
Ah, man. Yeah, it's windy out.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, wow. Oh, I got a towel. Couldn't save it fast enough.
We got to work on those sprint intervals, Andrew.
I didn't want to go too fast. I'll end up in the pool.
Hey, at least you didn't have to dive into the pool.
We were saying shoulders, stomach, neck.
That's it. And as you lower, everything stays snap tight. That's good. Very nice. You know, a push-up is just a plank through a full range of motion. That's all it is. Okay, so just scan your body again. Make sure that core is still engaged here. Okay, we're breathing. Exhale as you push forward. Inhale as you're dropping forward. What do we got? 3 more here, right? Nice and smooth. Okay, good.
Let me get a towel real quick.
Okay.
I'm working out. What's going on with Orange Theory? I mean, have they given you guys an estimate of when they could be open again?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God.
You know what? It's perfect timing for me because I'm going on maternity leave anyway for 6 weeks.
That's good.
You know what I mean? So 6 weeks is fine with me, but by the time I'm back, I want to be back. I want to, you know, train everybody and see everybody. Right. So hopefully in the new year.
Are they going to do like revised protocols and all that stuff, or?
I mean, we'll do social. You got to keep in mind, there's other studios nationwide that are all open, and there's zero COVID, zero. There's no shutdowns, nothing. This is a state thing.
Well, but like the cases are rising in a lot of areas.
They're going to rise no matter what.
Yeah.
You know,
Sure.
because it's like you could get people to wear masks and stuff, but you know, I'm following people on social media and I don't want to waste time, but literally people are hanging out in groups in private. How do you mandate that?
Right.
Like everyone's got to participate at all times. All right, so first things first here, get those hips in the same plane as the chest. Bring your chest slightly forward, 1 inch, boom. Now lock out the legs. Okay, belly super tight. So the more forward you are, the more it's going to be in the chest, which is what we want. So elbows go to the back wall and then slowly lower down. Keep that neck in the same plane. Don't drop that neck down. Good. Tilt the chin in slightly. Neutralize that neck. That's it. Good. Keep that belly engaged as we lower. Now, if you wanted less of a challenge, you would simply move yourself back so that more of your legs are supported. But I don't think you need more support. You're a strong man. Okay, don't drop that neck, hon. That's it. Was that 12?
That sure was.
Okay. I could always replay the tape.
I wouldn't cheat you out of reps.
Good. So first set up neutral spine, neutral pelvis. Okay. Think of those dead bugs. You remember those dead bugs from day one, right?
Sure do.
Okay, good. So snap that belly in. The belly stays engaged the whole time. Good. Get a nice squeeze at the top. Squeeze, hold, and then nice and slowly lower. Good. So bring those legs a little forward and really challenge yourself. But if you start to feel it in the lower back, it means you're disengaged in the core. Okay. So keep going. Slow, 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 slow. Pull it in. I'm taking it that you feel it enough here.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Good. Less neck here. More core. Okay. Very nice. So now, second block, we're going to do TRX rows. So it's a low row. For the first 6 repetitions, I want you to lift one leg up, okay? And then at 6 reps, you'll switch the other leg. You want to have those 3 anchors engaged, your hips, your spine, your shoulder girdle. So you're pulling up, you're squeezing your shoulders down and back, and then you come forward with the arms. Then you're going to go on your bed, okay? The bed that's there. You're going to come all fours. The side that's off the bed is going to be the side you work, so you'll have to rotate. So you're going to drop your arm. This is the bed is the what do you call it? The edge. And you're extending the opposite leg. So it's bird dog, belly tight, and a low row here. One arm low row. Boom. You bring it up, drop your arm down. Then you'll rotate to the other side, switch legs, lock it out, belly tight, low row. Okay? Then after that, you'll do a full sit-up with your medicine ball. Full sit-up with a shoulder press. Bring it in. Slowly lower down, okay?
All right.
So we're going to have you go on one leg and then dorsiflex the other foot. So you're on the heel of the opposite. Yeah. So bring that, the bent knee, bring it closer to the standing leg. Yeah. You don't want to put your hip into flexion. Okay. So before you activate the arms, squeeze the shoulders down and back, and then bring the elbows in. And remember, the closer to the wall, the more challenging it'll be. So no patty cake, man. Good. Squeeze it at the top. Think of those two shoulder blades in the back. You're squeezing a pen in between the blades. Good. At 6 repetitions, you switch legs. Good. Relax that neck. Drive your shoulders down and back. Okay, look at the anchor where your TRX is with your eyes. That'll keep your neck neutral. Okay, make sure there's no rotation in the pelvis as you come up. There you go. So think dead bugs, even though we're not doing dead bugs. We always want that core activated to keep stability, especially with these unilateral exercises. Okay, so now bring me on the bed.
I have a bench.
What's that?
I have a bench at the end of my bed I think I can use too.
Oh, you can use the bench. The bench will probably feel a little bit better.
Heavy or light weights?
Okay, so this is a stability exercise. Let's go 15. You still haven't gotten 10s or anything, right?
No. I have 15s and 25s.
You know what? I got to remind myself. If I go to Target today, I'll look. It's so hit or miss, man. Did you try to go to the other place or no? Okay. All right, so check it out. You're actually going to have your right knee on the bench and your left leg is extended out. Like that. Good. So make sure your chest doesn't collapse, okay? Keep everything neutral, belly engaged, and you're going to really push through that opposite foot, toes facing down. Don't externally rotate that hip. Good. Belly super tight. Hold. There's a lot of proprioceptive cues here. So really scan your body, make sure everything's neutral. Hold it at the top. Really push through that opposite heel to help with balance. Keep pushing. Okay, make sure that belly is engaged, back is neutral. I think you got 5 more on this side. Nice and slow. Okay, don't drop that right shoulder down. Keep that right shoulder engaged. Nice and slow. Shoulder away from that ear as you row up. Ah, he doesn't need the sweatshirt.
Oh, that's hot. Should I move the camera? You want to see the back view?
No,
I'll move it.
Okay. I just want to make sure you're spicy. If I get a side view, that would be great. Oh, there we go. There you are. Good. So snap that belly super duper tight. Super duper tight. Okay. Make sure that right hip is not rotating towards me. So really push that right hip facing the ground. And then really firm through that leg. Yeah. Okay. Let that leg be a counterbalance to your upper body. Okay. That leg being extended puts a lot of resistance on that back. So we got to make sure the core is engaged. Okay, drop that right shoulder away from the ear. Yes. Exhale up, inhale down. Good, get that squeeze at the top. What's going on with that leg? It's dropping down. That's it. Flex the toes. Belly tighter than that, man. Hold, squeeze. Scan your body, don't rush. Hold, squeeze. That leg is dropping. What's going on? You tired?
I did 15.
Oh. See, I'm not counting. I'm just correcting form. It's up to you to count. You're the cheerleader of yourself.
Medicine ball.
Yes. So grab a medicine ball. How are your hip flexors feeling?
Okay.
Okay. As long as they're not tight, because some people have excessively tight hip flexors. So you're going to do a full sit-up. I don't want any momentum, okay? No momentum. You're going to come up slow, and when you sit up, you're going to do a shoulder press. Bring your arms in, ball at the chest, slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. Let's do 12. Make sure your feet are directly under the knees. Good. And nice and controlled, come on up. No momentum. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come back up. Exhale on the way up. Full control on the way up and the way down. Come back up. Okay, so as we bring that ball away from the body, that's actually easier. Can you keep that ball close to the body?
That's why I was doing it.
Something to work towards. Yeah, it's more challenging with the arms close. You're using momentum. Something to work towards, man. Keep it close, keep it close. Okay, keep those feet back toward the glutes, all right? You're coming a little too far forward, that's it. Slow, 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 slow. Good. At the top, let's lift the chest up. Neutralize your spine a little bit and then curl and round on the way down. Did the wind just blow you down? Okay, so sit up real tall at the top. Real tall. That's it. So you're tall and then curl and rounds on the way down. Yes. Good. Slow, slow, slow. Get out of the neck, man. Good. Nice and slow. Good. Watch where the leg placement is. Good. If you start to fatigue and you're starting to compensate, then you're done with the set, okay? I'd rather have good reps than just getting through 12 reps. Nice and slow. 4, 3, 2. Watch that neck. Don't want to strain that neck, hon. Good. All right, low rows. Those are hard.
Those sit-ups.
Yeah.
The ones in the first set were harder or felt more.
Right, because with this one, the load wasn't close to you. Try keeping the load here the whole time. And you won't be saying that. This one, you were playing a little bit of patty cake on that set.
What?
Yeah. For you to say, oh, that was nothing.
I didn't say it was nothing. The other ones felt more.
Because the other ones, you did 100% correct. This one, you keep the load close for the next set, all right? Bring your leg close to the standing leg. Don't have the lever back, okay? So bring your foot there and just hover it over the ground. That's it, okay? And then just make sure you're not rotated. Keep the pelvis facing forward. That's it, okay? Scapular retraction first and then elbows. Keep that belly tight. Snap it in. Good. And if this is not challenging enough, you bring yourself forward. That's it. Good. Watch that right hip stays neutral. Okay, lift up through the crown of the head. Lift up real tall. Good. So just hover that foot. Bring that heel forward a little bit. That's it. Yep. Good. Get a nice squeeze at the top. Good. Okay, relax those shoulders. We start to elevate as we get tired. Lift that chest up and then snap the belly in again. So we're always scanning from head to toe, making sure every rep is great. Okay, good. So rotate the left toes facing the ground, and you're really pushing through that left heel. You're almost locking out that left leg. You don't feel anything in your lower back when you do this, right?
No.
Good. Then you have good core strength here. So first get into all fours. So both knees on the bench. Okay, so establish neutral spine and then extend that opposite leg. Okay, keep that belly snap tight because you're against gravity here. And then get that left shoulder out of your ear. So drive that left shoulder down and back. Okay, don't collapse that spine, Andrew. That's it. Bring it up and hold. Elbow swipes that rib cage. And really firm out that extended leg. Firm it out. Push. Okay, watch that opposite arm, that supportive arm. Okay, we're starting to, what's it called? You're losing the engagement up here. So just keep that shoulder down and back. That's it. So remember, everything is done in neutral spine. Once you feel things collapsing a little bit, like stop the rep, re-engage, and then continue the rep, okay? Okay, push that leg straight to the back wall. That's it. And snap the belly and hold, nice and slow. Exhale up, hold, nice and slow. Keep that leg engaged, man. Keep that leg engaged, it's dropping. You got long legs, what do you want to do? Keep pushing through that leg, it's gonna offer support here. Exhale up, inhale down.
Whoa.
I like that one. We're going to keep that on the roster.
It'll be easier when I have a workout bench.
Oh, because is your bench a little squishy?
It's a little squishy, but it's also, I can't go too far to the side because I'm afraid it'll tip over. So I'm like,
Gotcha. Okay.
I come up.
Right. Well, the bed would be even more challenging.
Yeah. And then I'd have to make the bed.
That's funny.
All right.
All right. So try to keep the ball close to you the whole time. Like hold on to it tight if you have to.
I don't know how I'm not going to be able to get up.
That's what we got to work on. You felt that. There we go. Just don't strain the back at all. Okay, keep that core engaged the whole time. Slow, 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 slow. That's much better. Keep that ball close, man. Keep it close. That's it. That's it. You still feel like that first set's easier? Hold on to it like it's your child. Exhale. You got it. What is this? What is that? Slow, slow, slow. I want you to count to 4 as you lower this time, okay?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and slow.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm. What, we got 5 more?
5.
I'm messing with you.
Sure.
Come on, watch how you get up. Keep those feet as anchors. Good. All right, let's move on. We have TRXWs, okay? So you're here, and then
Yep.
you're gonna come in. Okay, so you're in a neutral spine like you've been doing. You're facing the anchor. W, elbows are below the shoulders, and then come in, okay? Followed by chest tap to shoulder extension. So emphasize on this block is shoulder work. Chest tap, uphold, uphold. Okay?
Yep.
12 of those. And then you're going to grab your ball. You're going to balance on the ball. So your knees and your hands are on the ball. You're squeezing your hands towards your knees and your knees towards your hands with a 30-second hold. Okay? It's like a plank in all fours.
And none of my body is touching the ground?
Correct. Cirque du Soleil, baby. I'm just kidding. You've never done that before, right?
No.
Get ready to play. All right, you're facing the anchor.
Oh.
There you go. So you're in here. Start with the top of the exercise, palms facing the wall. Okay. Find your 3 anchors, your hips, your spine, your shoulders. Relax your elbows down, lower than your shoulder blades. So you're here, like a W. Okay, find tension on the straps. Rotate those elbows forward a little bit. That's it. Belly tight. Yep. And then slowly come into internal rotation. And then come out. So make sure there's tension on the straps. It might be easier for you to extend the arms and then bring it back. So fall backwards and extend the arms. Do it that way. That's it. Hold, belly tight. And if you need more of a challenge, bring your feet closer to the wall. Okay, you should feel the back of your scapula, your rhomboids. Okay, less neck. Good, let's get those W's in. That's it. Nice and slow as you fall backwards. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yep. Okay, get out of the neck, man. That poor neck. So lift up real tall through the crown of your head, okay? Get that whole fascia engaged from head to toe. Good. All right, chest tap to shoulder extension. So chest tap, hold, hold, extension, hold, extension, hold. Good. So the goal here is to keep that core so engaged that we have a little bit of rotation, but not too much. Good. Eyes on the ground. Hold. Hold. Okay, see how your hips want to go all over the place? Keep your hips neutral. Keep going. Good. Andrew, bring your chest slightly forward because we're starting to get into the neck a little bit. Shoulders down and back, okay? Good. Lower those hips a little bit. Yep.
Whoa.
You feel that in your shoulders?
No. Here.
Oh, in your lower back. Okay. Do me a favor. Shorten the lever by bending your knees 90 degrees. Go from a 90-degree angle. So crouching tiger, belly tight. Try that. How's that feel? Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. You got to keep that core tight. Right now, the core might just be disengaging. Okay. So pause right there. Get back into crouching tiger. Because what's happening is you're collapsing that lower back, which means your core is disengaged. That's why you're feeling it in the back. Okay, so first things first, come into crouching tiger for a second. Okay, bring your feet slightly forward. Right there. Now, bring the chest forward. Okay, that's the position. So everything stems from that. Don't lift your hips up and don't drop your lower back down. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Okay. And pay close attention to that. Let that be your priority for this. Okay, pause for a whole second. You don't feel pain during that, do you?
No.
Just tired.
Tired.
Gotcha. Okay, let's move on to the stability ball and then we'll do another set.
The ball you think I'm gonna be able to balance on top of?
I hope so. Do you have a softer surface you could fall down on than your patio here?
We'll try right here.
Okay. Are your feet off the ground?
Yeah.
There you go. 30 seconds. Hold on to that. Squeeze your hands towards your knees towards your hands. I'm going to start the clock. See, you've got it. First try. Woo! Hold on tight. Keep that belly tight. 20 seconds remaining. Keep pushing in toward the center of the ball. Last 10. You want to keep going? That's 30 seconds. Let's try 45. Why not? 10 seconds will bring you to 45 seconds. You want to do a minute? You're doing great. 10 seconds will bring you to a minute. We got a minute. Andrew's going to stay for 2 minutes. 104. That was great.
All right.
You felt that one, right?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Let's do W's again. Okay, can't really see you. If you can angle the camera up, not to be a pain here. Just want to make sure I could see your posture. There we go. Okay. Yes. So belly tight. Good. Let's not pull through the neck, okay? Good. Really get a squeeze at the top. Mm-hmm. Good. Watch those wrists. Let the movement come from the scapula versus the wrists. Good. Watch those wrists, Andrew. Let the handles do the rotation for you. Drive those elbows down and back. Right here.
Yeah, I can feel it in my neck.
Yeah. You know, one thing, so I noticed a lot of your stuff, you compensate in the neck, which tells me these neck muscles are very hypertonic. So they're just firing all the time. And it's probably because you're at your desk all day. Do you have one of those hot packs with like lavender beads?
I do somewhere. I don't know where it is, but yeah, I actually do.
Okay. If you could like get that and just make that part of your repertoire where you put that on, like, you know, maybe once during the day and then once at night, we got to get these muscles to relax. Another thing you could consider is like a TENS unit.
We're back.
Okay, cool. Where do we leave off? The TENS unit? I see your headshot. Do you hear me? Andrew, there you are. Okay. Do you have like a TENS unit?
I have one of the lavender bead hot packs.
Yeah, and then I want you to also get a TENS unit, okay?
What's a TENS unit?
I'll send you a link. You get on Amazon. It's like eStim. Okay, and what the eStim will do is it'll relax those muscles as well. So you'll put the eStim on and then the hot pack on and you'll lay down for like 10 minutes and then these muscles will relax.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so start in crouching tiger. So tuck those toes. Good. Belly super duper tight. Drive the shoulders down your back. Get out of the neck right away and wrinkle the back of the neck. Good. So play around with your range of motion here. If you start to feel any sort of not tingling, but like any sort of sensation of tension, adjust where you're going with your limbs, okay? Like let that be your cue. Your body's speaking to you. Okay, tuck that chin in slightly. Yeah. How's that feel?
Good.
Good. Drive your shoulders down towards your hips on those chest taps. Okay, bring those hips down 1 inch if you could, right there. Good. That's it. Okay. Release it. Yeah, your shoulders are getting tired. What's that?
Arms, when I do this arm, I want to let go of my stomach.
Because your lats are very tight. Your lats. What happens is your latissimus dorsi, it inserts right over here. So when you're driving overhead, the lats, which originate down in your lumbar vertebrae area, it's like all pulling. It's a huge muscle group, right? So that's why everything we do is all about core, right? So as soon as your core is activated, we got to make sure the core stays engaged, but then we got to learn how to mobilize certain segments through your body, which is why I have a lot of this stuff in your programming, because
Yep.
you're tight. So you're going to have
Yep.
limitations in the kinetic chain. So the biggest thing for you, and I want to do the ball and then we'll end. The biggest thing for you is finding extensibility throughout your day. Because if you're sitting all day long, it's going to keep your body stiff.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we got to find that fine balance. I might want you to start tracking how much movement you're getting through the day with like a pedometer or something.
Okay.
Okay. Because if you're getting like no steps, that's an area of opportunity.
Well, once we get to the new house and I get a treadmill, I can bring my laptop to the treadmill and even just to keep moving, like do walking.
Oh, with the treadmill?
Yeah, my previous job, they used to have stations around the office that were you could hook your laptop up to and walk on a treadmill.
We might need to do that with you. Yeah, but just out of curiosity, can you track your steps the next couple of days just to see where you're at?
Does the OTB do that?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
All right, you're on. I started the clock. Yeah, just wear your OT beats all day long and then report it at the end of the day how much you got. It'll just give us a starting point. Okay. And when you play back these videos for yourself, you're going to see where your neck is so you understand like your mechanics. Okay. You want to keep a neutral neck. So right now you're a little bit in extension. So pull your shoulders down towards your hips. That's it. And now tuck your chin slightly, just slightly, a little bit more. Okay. That's going to be more of a neutral spine right there. Okay. A little bit of a posterior tilt, but that's fine for now. So posterior tilt in the pelvis I'm talking about. So keep the belly super tight. And then without moving the neck, lift the chest forward. Oh, don't fall. Okay, I messed you up. 53 seconds. Not too shabby, man.
Not too bad.
All right. How does that feel, though? You feel good?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it definitely. I mean, that first exercise with transferring the ball was like, I solidly felt that.
I know you did, but you know, there's different ways to train the core. It doesn't have to always be like spinal flexion and hip flexion. So you know, there's planks. There's different ways of doing planks and so forth.
Yep.
So cardio tomorrow. I see you Thursday. We're gonna get a yoga session in somewhere, and then another day of cardio. How's the alcohol? Are you still sticking to once a week?
I have a glass of wine every now and then, but not any more than that.
What does that mean?
What do you mean?
Wait, once a week, right?
I have a glass of wine maybe 3 times a week.
Okay. Weren't you doing once a week before?
I was. And then
what happened?
I realized I like wine.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. There's a lot of things I like too, but I don't do them all the time, you know?
This is true. This is
like I'd eat pizza every day if I could.
Oh, that's good.
Right? Pizza. How about burgers and french fries? Ooh, so good. I grew up on that stuff, but I can't do that all the time. Not even 3 days a week.
Well, I didn't grow up on wine, so I'm making up for it.
You've got a lot of catching up to do.
Right. Exactly.
How's the nutrition though?
Good.
Okay.
I mean, that's the part I don't have. Like, I'm not a snacker and I don't eat sweets.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't overeat. Like, I had a little bowl of pasta last night with some meat and vegetables. So.
Okay.
Easy. Simple.
Yeah. It might be the wine situation that we need to.
Yeah, maybe.
You're not stressed out with this move though, right?
Oh, completely.
Why?
I'm stressed out with the move, work, elections, coronavirus, all of it.
Okay. Elections, all you could do is vote. So let go of that. Okay.
Done.
Coronavirus, just put your damn mask on and social distance. So that's within your control. Okay. So those are 2 things. Remove that from your plate. With the move, do you have a to-do list?
Yeah.
Okay. Stick to the to-do list and that's it. Okay. You have a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks?
2.5 weeks. Yeah.
So outline exactly what the plan is for yourself. And if it's not plans for today, you're not worrying about it because it's not plans for today. Okay. Like if you focus on the big picture of I got to move, because you guys sold the house, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Imagine if you didn't sell the house. I have clients that moved to Santa Barbara. They moved without selling the house. They were stressing out. I'm like, well, I understand that type of stress, but still we shouldn't stress about that. You sold your house. Okay.
Right.
So that's behind you. Now you just got to focus on, okay, today we're going to get this done and compartmentalize, split it up into rooms, split it up into tasks, get your boys involved, delegate to the hubby, delegate to the housekeeper, like just put your list together so it's out of here.
Okay.
Okay. Because what's going to happen is you're going to find pain in your body as you hold on.
I have a list. I just don't have it like assigned to days. So I just see this long list every day.
Assign it to the days. Okay. Because I'm telling you, that's a game changer. Okay. Because now it's almost like work. You're a boss. If you told all of your subordinates, I need you guys to get this huge project done, they'd be like, oh my God, well, where do I start? Okay, right. They're going to freak out. But if you're like, okay, by next week, I want X, Y, and Z done, you've given them small digestible tasks that now they can perform and excel at. Yep. So this is just one of those projects. Okay. And it's an opportunity to get rid of some stuff too, so that you're not bringing all your stuff with you.
That was what I did this past weekend.
And it feels good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Purge.
Yep. So we got that. And then what was the other thing you said? The job. What's wrong with the job?
Oh, it's just stressful. We're going through a round of layoffs. I mean, it's just like, business right now is not great.
Right. I mean,
but it is what it is. I mean,
it is what it is. And you know what? You're not going to be laid off, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So then you're not the issue. Like that you have no issues at work. Like it's sad that you're probably releasing people that you love, but this is corporate America.
Right. No. That it's just like, it's also, I mean, we're working towards no goal because movie theaters aren't open. So it's like we're doing work, but like we can't really do anything. So it feels like I wish they would just like shut down for a couple weeks and just be like, just take some time.
Right.
But
anyway. So then why don't you shut down the expectation of what you have of work to focus on your move? You know what I mean? Show up to your work. I'm sure you're great at what you do, and just do what you can within the confines of what they're giving you, but focus on what's more important here, which is your mental health to get you safely to Chicago with your family. And that's it. That's 2 weeks. And it's actually perfect timing, because if you had a goal of getting things to the movie theater, then essentially you have the stress of deadlines and the move.
Yep.
Right? So this is actually a blessing in disguise. Okay. Yeah. You're almost on cruise control, and you show up, you ask them what you need from you today, and do what you can.
Yeah.
Okay. But get that list together for the move. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. The list segregated into specific tasks per day, per room, and work your way backwards. Okay. Let this be your production, is your move.
Yes, I can do that. I will do it right after I stretch.
Yes. Did you need my help to stretch?
No, I'm good, because I gotta stretch.
Yes, I figured. All right, man. Well, good job today. I'll see you on Thursday.
I'll see you on Thursday, and I'll do cardio tomorrow.
I appreciate that. And track your steps, okay? And let me know what you did today.
Okay, we'll do.
All right. Have a good one, honey.